Hey everybody, how are you doing? Let's go. Today is a big day. Today's a big day. Okay. Oh man, okay. All right. How y'all doing? Let everybody know I'm live. Okay. Gotta check some stuff here. All right. Maybe let's go here. Let's see. Yeah, the Fed rates, Fed meeting rate cuts is going on right now. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let's see, where am I at here? Live. There it is. Bones. All right, and then let's go back. Let's see. Yeah, we got a big day today, so I got a few things I'm going to be doing. There we go. All right. One thing is this. Let's get started here. Turn this off. Hold on, guys. Okay. All right, we'll put this up here for right now. Hold on, let's see. Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking at it's a really big day, guys. Congress just loaded up on I'm looking at what? Okay, hold on. Hold on, because let's see. All right, so we know. Hold on, guys. A little late. I had to work, so I don't have everything together. But hey, we're gonna get this together here. I said. Here we go. Because this is really important, right? Is this important? Hey, I was going to say something. Oh, man. Okay. All right. I'm going to act right. Right. It's too early. It's too early. Come on, computer. My computer going slow. And we're going to wait for it. Okay. Let's see here. All right, guys. Today is a big day because we have federal rate cuts coming in. I don't know the date. I was trying to see if they had already announced them. So that, because I'm big into that. I'm all over the place. Let's see, Fed rate cuts. Let's see if they said anything yet. I don't know if it's going to be 0.1, 0.25 or 0.5. 0.5 would be really awesome. Like, seriously. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Because they usually put it out at like 2 o'clock. And then he talks at 2:30. And this is a big deal for us because it affects the market. It affects the crypto market as well. Like, are they going to buy more Bitcoin? Are they going to go and store, more gold? What are they going to do? So, let's see. I'm having a hard time finding it, but if I wasn't looking for it, it'd be right there, right? But we'll see. All right. Okay, let's get to it. We're going to be talking about Oliver the Monkey. One of the things that Oliver's been here for over a month now. Okay, it's on the Solana chain, right? One of the things that Dev wanted me to make mention was this: that whenever the token graduates, there's a 0.5 Solana, right? That he gets, but he's going to be given to one of the lucky people, but you have to be in the TG. So one of the things we're really trying to stress is, go join the TG. Okay, we already see the website. He talked about locking up the tokens and different things like that. I gotta get, because I really want to know what's going on with the rate cuts. That's like, seriously, that's important to us, because what it does is, I don't think I want to look at, do I? Oh yeah, I do. This is what he put out this morning. Hold on, I don't think I want to look at it. I just only seen the top of the head. Look at this. This is so fun.
The monkey. Oh, dude! Shout out to Oliver the Monkey, man. Hopefully you guys make it, and hopefully you don't rug people.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No rugs. I've been buying as much as I can, and I will lock a shit ton of supply and stream. You better, Oliver.
So he was on his live, and okay, he was on his live, and that's what he mentioned Oliver. So Oliver's on what do you call it? Oliver today. Let's see, hold on. I gotta get back to the webpage so I'm not stumbling over stuff today. All right, let's see. Okay, now you see he's got the website up here, right? And then of course we need the TG, because that's where we're gonna make our money at, right? One of us is gonna get a lucky 1.5 Solana, which is like $100, right? Once he graduates. So gotta go join the TG. All right, here we go. These are his tips. All right, Oliver's tips. Always check the contract. Before buying any token, make sure you grab the official contract. Let me turn my sounds down. Go to the project's official Twitter or website. Always double check. Okay, always double check. And then copy the contract address they provide, paste it in. Let's see, what else does he have? Are you grabbing the official contract? Because nobody wants to be rugged, right? And you want to make sure you're in on the right one. Because, once things start moving, what people do on Pump Fund is they make fake tokens, to take your money. So it says paste it into Pump Fund or the Dex Screener or Bird Eye before buying, and fake tokens pop up every day. So protect your bag, double check the contract. And this is his tips. It's cute. I love it. I love it. He put out another one before, and I was up early this morning with him. But here it is. Oliver is now listed on Coin Sniper. So go check it out, okay? The TG's gotten a few more folks in there today because it got listed over there. Pretty sure there's a lot more exciting things that are going to be coming down the hatch here shortly. But yeah, it's moving along. Plus, it's went up since my first what do you call it? Since my first live talking about it. I'm gonna get the desk screen up here in a second. But what I would like for you guys to do, those that are looking for an early project, go in, check it out, do your due diligence. I always say not financial advice, but this is a solid dev, okay? His intentions are good, and I've known him I've known him, so I can say he's solid, okay, for some years now. We've been in this crypto space for I think about 4 years now together, but and we've done different lives together and everything. So it's not, yeah, he's a good dev, and then stuff goes south or whatever. But what his intentions is to have a good project for people who are looking for a good developer who's going to do what he says, do what he says. So he's going to be locking up the tokens that he's buying. You can't lock them up right now because we haven't graduated. Okay. So, but upon graduation, he's already got the lockup locker, whoever it is. I gotta get the name of who he's locking it up under, but it's already going to be it's going to go straight into the locker. He had come in and asked the community, about how many days, or he wanted to lock it up for a year. But he still was engaged in the community to ask, hey, what do you guys think about this? He's just not doing something and then, we're letting the cards fall where they may. And we all had different opinions on how long he should lock the tokens up, but his initial was a year. So that should let you know kind of about what he's about, So that's a good thing. He's going to lock up the tokens that, that'll be like you lock up liquidity, right? You lock up the tokens. So just for those that go in and look and, see around, see that he's buying, but he has a certain amount that he just wants to lock up to secure the project. What else is there? He has some goals, and all this stuff is on his website. Okay, let's go. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I don't miss any more tweets though first. Yeah, here we go. Oliver is climbing and showing no signs of slowing down. We built a strong, loyal community and have a dev with people first vision, which is basically what's that. A month in, and the 4-hour chart looks beautiful. The dev is accumulating tokens to lock. Here we go. See, had I scrolled down a little bit, I would have the answer for you. Stream flow. Once we graduate to celebrate. And then as he says, he wanted me to stress this. They will be giving away 0.5 Solana at the 77% on bonding curve on Pump Fund. So, but the only way you get involved with that is if you're in the TG. If you're not in the TG, you're not going to be in for that. Okay, just so you know. So you need to check it out. Okay, of course. Oliver to the moon. Let's go. Okay, here's some more. I didn't see this. So Oliver tips 001. Close your token accounts. Did you know every token you ever received on Solana creates its own token account that costs you Solana to keep open? Here's how to get the Solana back. Okay. Open your Solflare wallet, go to assets, token account, tap 3 dots next to the empty token and select close account. Confirm, boom, and you'll receive a small Solana refund. I'm sure you ain't do that right now. Oh, saying, hold on. I don't have a Solflare wallet though. I wonder if you can do that on Phantom. I know Just had told us about some getting some money. Getting some money. I'm gonna have to figure out where that's at. And I had gotten a nice amount that way. So I have to check it out. But did you see he's sitting here showing you how to get a small Solana refund? And I go use this time to get some Oliver. This is bullish though. So open up your Soulflare wallet, go to assets, token accounts, tap the three dots next to the empty token, and select close account. Confirm, boom, you receive a small, hey, that's bullish, okay? Of course, he says, good morning. He's in the bed. Okay. All right. Also, okay. All right. Okay. Now I want to go to, hold on. He dropped some nuggets right there. Some of y'all probably been on there forever. Don't even know you can get some money. Ain't that something? Let's see. Hold on. I'll wait for it to come up. All right. So, of course, this is the website. And it's, he's got the contract address on, and there's the date, September 20th, 2025, when it was born. Not your average meme coin. It all began with a heartfelt moment, not business blueprint. Back in 2010, a developer crafted a plush monkey bear for his wife at Build-A-Bear, pouring out love and creativity into every stitch. Fast forward to a random conversation with a friend about Build-A-Bear. A simple yet revolutionary question emerged. Why can't DeFi feel like this? Simple, joyful, human, and positive. That spark ignited the birth of Oliver, a plush monkey with a people-first mission. More than just a cuddly companion, Oliver stands as a symbol of bringing back the fun, clarity, hope, transparency, and belief that the digital world often overlooks. Join Oliver's journey and rediscover the joy in meme coins and DeFi. I think that's awesome. So, of course, he has a goal map. He doesn't have a road map. He has a goal map. So, goal one, graduate Oliver. Of course, I've already reiterated it, but this is on here, so we'll read it again. When we hit 100%, I'll send my 0.5 Solana creator reward to one random Telegram community member. Day one energy back to the believers. All right. Goal two, lock up a portion of the supply to create stability for the project and reinsurance for the community. Goal three, 1 million market cap. We'll get there with momentum, consistency, hype, and belief. Goal four, Moon. And then Goal five, Oliver NFTs, which I'm bullish on these NFTs. If you know me, you know I love NFTs. So that's going to be really quite exciting for me. Really exciting. What's up, Bob? What's up? Let's see. Hi, how you doing? It is growing. I got to pull up the chart. That was what I was Let me find it. We'll take it from here. Let's see, by now. We'll pull up that chart so everybody knows what's going on. Looking for something to get in early. This is it. This is your opportunity. If you're looking for... Okay, it's coming up. You know what I'm looking for, right? Let's see what he said. Okay, Fed rate decisions, what he said. I need to go to the website. I think that's what it was. Okay, what does it say? I'm looking for a point of we call it a 50 basis, but I know they said 25, but I was still looking for that. If you're into this, that type of stuff, you understand that it affects the economy. Okay, so it looks like it's just 25. That's what it looks like. No, that was then. Let's see. I'm mad because now it's 2:30. Then he'll be talking for, I don't know, an hour or so and whatever. Okay, but anyway, I'm ready to pump. This is funny. All right, let's see. Let me get over here and accept selection. Oh, look at this. This is a bullish chart, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. So again, it's a nice little uptrend there. Okay, look at that. I don't know if I got it on there or not. Now you see where the developer did buy, but he's buying to put up to lock up for liquidity. It's different on when you're launching different platforms, how you can do that. So he has to purchase that. So don't be alarmed by, if you see any big wallets, because that's what it's for, he wouldn't just, but anyway, I'm not going to get off into that. But I mean, he's at a 30K market cap. I believe my first live, he was sitting at 15, maybe 22, somewhere around in there. Might have been 22. So over the last few days, it's really started going, climbing. And it's not all developer buys either. So you see other people are getting in. So here's your opportunity. Again, here's your opportunity to get in at early stage. Let's see. We'll go back over here. Let's see what we got going on here. I know it. It is getting close to graduation. It's getting real close. I need to repost, be back. Yeah, we're streaming on X. Dev is here. Let me put this up here because I forget. Here we go. So you see all these comments that are going here. It's a lot. Yeah, restoring principle and integrity. This is a solid dev. So a lot of people don't. Most people are just in it for a quick buck. To be honest, Thank you. So, yeah. That's the contract address. So if you're on the YouTube channel, we got the contract address in here as well. Again, getting in a project at what up, Stephanie? Getting in a project at this stage, you just can't beat it, honestly. You look at, because when you look at going in at a 500K market cap versus the 30K market cap. Well, how much, you can get you what is it? Man, I want to make sure I say it right. What's it? 30? No, let's see. How much is it for? Hold on, let me look and see something. Let me look for and speak before I speak. Yeah, I'm thinking it's like 30. If it's 30,000 market cap, that means it's $30 for 1,000,000 tokens. So just saying, the DEX screen on audit is 100%. Yep. Everything is legit. Really, it is. But getting in right now, $30 for 1,000,000. You can't beat that, dude. You can't beat that anywhere. You can't beat that with a bat. And then to know that your money's going to be there. That's a whole nother thing. The developer's not going to dump on your head. And we know that and the thing about this is, and I wouldn't, because I know how Pump Fund is. I know how Solana. I've been over there. I've been wrecked many a times. Let me tell you, just to be honest, I have been wrecked many a times. But it's Pump Fund, right? But this one's different. So I don't mind doing lives on it, like I said, because I know the intentions. So you can get in early, get you a super big bag, and you don't have to worry about, am I early? Am I late? You're early. You're early. You're early. You're early. Okay. You're early. And I'm thinking with the news that's going on today, I want to see how the market reacts because like Bitcoin went all the way back up to what? Did it go to 115? I think it went to 115, and where's it at now? Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's look at the market. Why? Because it affects everything. So it went to 115 and then it dropped back down to 111. So let's see. All right. We're going to share. Now, I remember it probably was about 6 months ago. Let's see, accept cookies and continue. There you go. When I was over here, one thing, it was before Ethereum ran. Oh, hold on just a second. Hold on. Okay. All right. But anyway, so it was about 6 months ago. This is before Ethereum even moved. Ethereum was like at 1,800, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there, maybe 2,000. And we were talking about, I don't know. Yeah, Tim, you might want to wait. Yeah, I'm hearing the water drain and all that stuff. I don't want to really hear that. And we're talking about XRP. And BNB, of course, was not at $1,000. BNB bullish. I already know what it is. Solana's 194, hanging in there. Doge is at 19 cents. Tron is at 29. Cardano's at 64, 65 cents. Chainlink's back at 18. Don't, you know what I'm saying? While we talking about crypto, don't slip on that. Look at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is up about $140, somewhere around in there, in the last 6 months. Let's see. Sui's at 253. They playing with it. Quit playing. But we're just looking at the market in general, and with these rate cuts, and how it's going to really affect the market. So, with the government shutdown and all these different various things, it's really been hard for the market to stay, have a consistent run. Because as soon as it starts running, we get news of oh, this is our trades or tariffs, different things are going on and stuff. But one thing, and this is a sidebar besides Oliver, right? One thing I say to do, just if you're going to be in the crypto space, right? Like I said 6 months ago, BNB was not $1,000. Ethereum was not $4,000. Bitcoin Cash was not 500 and something dollars. We can go through the list. Bitcoin was, not this much, 100, Look, pay attention to the market and what it's doing. Okay. They might not be doing what you want it to do right now, but you can best believe once this what do you call it, the bull run, which is really cracking me up that they said this is a bull run. I don't see nothing bullish about it except for Bitcoin ran and BNB. Hold on, I got it's extra BNB. But other than that, I ain't really seen too much movement. And of course, they're saying that this is October, so it's pretty much over with, is what they're saying. Maybe November, December, whatever. And then, it moves into alt season. So our time's coming, is what it sounds like, with the altcoins. So hopefully we'll get a good run on the altcoins with them saying that the Bitcoin run is pretty much almost over with. Polygon's 19. It's so many things. See, this was almost at $1. I mean, just you look at things and you're like, how am I gonna make some money? How am I gonna make some money? How am I gonna make some money? If you pay attention to them, look, this is up because this was $5 the other day, so it's already back up. I think it was like $5.94 when I seen it. I should have bought something when I seen it. Okay. Well, I'm going through this. Is important, guys. It's important. Pudgy penguins. Look at that 2 cent. They all over the place. You're like, I know this is an Oliver live, but we're gonna educate you today. How about that? Is that okay? Let's get some education. Can we get some education in there? Okay. But just going through and looking, they're talking about the masses coming in. We know that the masses are not in here yet. We know that. Why? Because they're still too scared. Even though they're doing mass adoption to where your banks are, are going to be allowing you to pay your bills with the crypto and do these different other things. People are still going to be nervous about, using crypto. So I don't see mass adoption yet. I just see, what do you call it? Big banks getting ready, and them not really having a choice but to come in. I hadn't heard of this Hyperliquid. That's interesting. But anyway, Cardano. I remember Cardano stayed at $2 the last bull run. Like it never budged. Like, oh, it's going, and it just it's at 64 cent. It's at 64 cent. Oh. Okay, what we not gonna do is have this type of stuff on the thing. So I understand people have feelings about crypto. Honestly, we're all in here to make money. Okay. Some people gonna win, some people gonna lose. All right. So if you have an issue with someone, I think maybe you need to take it up with them. I don't do I just don't do that. Because at the end of the day, we all know this is crypto. All right. And let's just be honest, it's crypto. I'm not going to defend anybody. For me, if you didn't make no money, that's because you didn't make no money. You either came in too late, and then you still could have made money. Vote in, you had all different kinds of ways for you to make money. So if you didn't make it, I don't know what to tell you. Pablo had left Vote, a year or so ago, probably over a year, almost 2 years ago. He's been out of Vote. So, like I said, if you have an issue with, take it to him. We don't need that type of foolishness on here. Thank you. I love you too. Just don't put that on my live, okay? I don't have nothing to do with that. It's like messy. I don't do mess. So, and I made money at Vote. So, let's love on each other. Okay. All right. All right. And it be just for full disclosure, I know people are gonna ask questions, but I support people or projects that I really believe in or that I'm in. Um, since you put them, I'm in Moon AI right now. Why? Because I'm a BNB person. I love BNB. Yeah, but it happens that Pablo is the developer of it. Yeah, but I think it's a good project. So again, you got to do your own due diligence in where you put your money. Okay. All right. So if you're mad, I'm sorry, but it's crypto. And was I upset about some things? Yes, I was, but I've obviously gotten over them. So sorry. But anyway, all right. We'll move on past that. But I don't have to address that stuff. But anyway, let's move along. Look, today's a big day, so I just want to know what's happening with our rate cuts and different stuff like that. So that's what's important to me. Okay, it looks like they give out news, the market goes one way. It looks like we already got a little drop in some stuff. Oh, Bitcoin's already dropped to one. It was at 111. Is it still on there? So you can always tell when they get a certain amount of news. It's like, oh, but XRP went up. It was at 250, went up 7 cents. So we'll see how it goes. Solana's at 191, which is a good price. And what else have we got going on? But I know that the developer of Oliver is going to be doing some giveaways. Okay, so you could, to be prepared for them, go ahead on and go and join the TG, follow him on Twitter and stuff like that, because those are going to be qualifications. We were talking about that, and he wants to do giveaways to to incentivize people. And we all know people like free stuff, right? So I know you're not different. So, come over and get some free frees, some free tokens. That'll probably be on the next live. So you can I know, guys. I know. What can I say? I'm in this space to make money. So if you want to make some money, then let's make some money. This is this is a golden opportunity, to be honest, right here. This is a golden opportunity. So I can only I can't tell you what to buy, because it's your money, your pocket. But at 30K market cap, just saying. And it's on Solana. But if you're doing your due diligence and you check out the website and you check out all these different things, you'll see the check marks add up. Okay, they all add up. You got a good developer who's trying to do the right thing. He's gonna lock up tokens. He wants to do giveaways and different things like that. He's just going step by step. He's not got this big roadmap out here that's just beyond, reason. Let's just keep, it's simple. We graduate. I give this away. We lock the tokens up. We go to 1 million, and then it's really simple, guys. Yeah, Oliver's a keeper. So now, just saying, full disclosure, but I'm gonna say this. I don't think we started You know, you're always gonna have some bad actors. Let me just say it like that. You're gonna have. I want to try to temper my words. You're always gonna have some bad actors in there. You know, their intent is not good. And again, we're in the crypto space. People are here to make money, right? So let's so let's keep that in the forefront. I want to make money. You want to make money. Let's make some money together. How about that? Let's make some money in Oliver together. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Again, you can get 1 million tokens for $30. Where are you gonna buy 1 million tokens for $30 at? Nowhere. Not right now. And then you see if this project's been here for what since September the 20th, so we're over the month now, and you know you haven't seen any dumping on the chart or nothing. So you got a good place to sit your money. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we haven't graduated yet, but if you get in early, like right now, before other people come in, it's a good opportunity. Okay, I'm just saying it's a good opportunity. So it's a great opportunity. But I have to keep saying not financial advice, but I give me some Oliver. And he's got some other stuff planned too as well. So, and I'm pretty sure, you know, he'll be revealing that shortly. But it's pretty bullish. I'm excited about it, and I hope you're going to be excited about it. Can't even go to the movie theaters for $30. You right about that? You sure can't. Because I need my popcorn and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And popcorn and drink here. If I get that pack, it's $10, and then I think the movie's like what? Then I got to get some candy, so it's gonna be about $30. You know, so take some money, throw in $30. And my thing is, I always say, do put in what you can afford. And I know I heard a conversation last night about putting in what you can afford, but let's just be real. You put in what you can afford, right? If you don't have $100, you know, $50, and you just got 10, well, you DCA, put your $10 in there, going about your business, right? I'm just saying. Okay. I ain't gonna harp on it. Okay. So they must really like what's out there. I gotta find this. Hold on, guys. You see, it's bothering me. It's bothering me. Yeah, let's pray for those that are in the line of Hurricane Melissa. You know, I've seen a report of 25 people, you know, have lost their lives. So let's pray for those families. And he only did 0.25%, but still, you know, I was really hoping he was gonna do a 0.5%, but he just did that. Yeah, let's see, pull it up. Come on. One thing is why he gotta look like that though, but hold on, I'm gonna share. The Federal Reserve cut interest rates by a 0.25% point for the second meeting in a row, even as the government shutdown has left policymakers without key data to guide monetary policies. For me, I would have thought we should go down 0.5. People are not going to be eating. There's an issue here. I don't want to get too political, but they need to come together and make some good decisions to get people their money. All right. But anyway, the central bank voted in the split decision to cut its benchmark interest rate to the range of 3.75 to 4. President Trump's newest appointed governor, Stephen Moran, disagreed with the decision, preferring to cut rates by 0.5 percentage point, while Kansas City Federal President Jeff Schmidt also dissented, preferring to hold the rates steady. I thought they should go to 0.5 because people are going to be looking to, get loans and different things like that. And with how the economy is going with the tariffs and different things like that, because we're regular, normal people. You know what I'm saying? We're not into politics. We're not in all that. We're just getting the effects of it. And, people are going to need help. So I think he should have did a 0.5, but who am I? But just a regular person, I'm just a regular person. They are, Look, when you go get you some food, let me say it like this: when you go get food, you spending good money on that food. You know what I'm saying? You spending good money on that food. I'm talking about good money. I know it, and you know it too. You are spending good money, so you can go and yeah, you go go and put some money in Oliver. Throw a little $10, $20. All that stuff adds up. I'm just saying, it all adds up. Hold on. I'm trying to see about some stuff. You're like, what's going on here? What's going on here? What? Okay. See, I gotta get off these videos. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Full disclosure, okay? Full disclosure. I didn't used to watch shorts or none of that, right? I really didn't. I didn't watch none of that stuff. And somebody sent me a video. Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta find it because it's epic. I gotta share it. I can't help myself. I have to share it. Hold on. This is freaking hilarious. Okay. All right. Let's see. It's hilarious. Hold on. Let me throw that down. Let me get rid of that real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna give you guys something to laugh about, right? We can have fun, can't we? I hope so. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Is it in here? Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. This, and it's titled "Make Your Day." This is so hilarious. Hold on. Which one am I in? Okay, I think I'm in. All right, so let's go here. Let's see if it comes across here. Woo-wee. Boy, I'm talking about this is hilarious. I'm already laughing and I haven't even put it up yet. If somebody need a smile today, I'm gonna give you a smile today. How about that? Hold on. I need to have some music. I'm gonna start playing me some little jazz. I like jazz. Let's see how long it takes here. Dude, I'm telling you, I was done. So let's see if it'll allow me to. Let me open it up and see if it'll let me share it. I might have to do it this way. Hold on, let me see.
Leonard settling onto the beam now, looking composed.
Oh my God! Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta get y'all to see this stuff. Hold on. Come on, computer. Checking. Oh, here we go. 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 Now I was having a down day. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I was having a down day, and I was talking to my dad. We lost a loved one, and so we were talking, and I was scrolling through one of the people I follow, and like it went from. Hold on, you'll see it. Wait a minute, let me see. See if it'll allow me to show it on here. Hold on. I'm telling you, this is hilarious, dude. I was done for. You need to laugh or smile. There we go. Come on. And my computer, I love how it's just so freaking slow. And I've got yes, there it is. Crap. I probably pushed the wrong button. Hold on. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. I don't know where to go. Come on, computer. Hold on. Wait. Come on, people. We gotta go back. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Some stuff just keeps playing, right? Let's see. Oh no, we're gonna X out of that. All right, it might start over again. Hold on, let's see. Okay, I got the thing down at the bottom now. Let's see. I know you're like, what is she doing? Hold on. Oh, we do have a pause. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to be perfect about this. This is not it. Hold on. Come on. Come on, pause. All right. And then we're going to back up. My computer's not acting right. Okay. For whatever reason, it just starts playing. And I'm trying to stop it from playing. It's not playing, but I'm going to go. Hold on. I'm going to share it anyway. You have to catch it. All right. We're going to catch it. Hold on. I hope y'all still there. Like, why does she keep doing this? Hold on a minute. This is freaking hilarious. Hold on. It's just a laugh for the day. And it says created label AI generated, okay? So relax.
The center just gave way completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full structural break. Look at the end.
Leonard settling onto the beam now, looking composed in these warm-ups.
Oh, beam has snapped.
The center just gave way completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full structural break. Look at the end.
Leonard settling onto the beam now, looking composed in these warm-ups.
Oh, beam has snapped.
The center just gave way completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full structural break. Look at the end.
Okay.
Leonard settling onto the beam now, looking composed in these warm-ups.
Oh, beam has snapped.
The center just gave way completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full structural break. Look at the end.
That is a full
Leonard
structural
settling onto the
break.
beam now, looking composed in these warm-ups.
Oh, beam has snapped.
The center just gave way completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full
She's
structural
down
break.
on
Look
the
at the end.
Hold on, I'm done. Hold on, wait a minute. That's hilarious. Let's put it in full screen just in case y'all missed it.
Composed in these warm-ups.
Oh, beam has snapped.
The center just gave way completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full structural break. Look at the end.
Leonard settling onto the beam now, looking composed in these warm-ups.
Oh, beam has snapped.
The center just gave way
Oh
completely.
my God.
Coach is diving out of the way.
I
She's
thought
down on
this
the mat.
was
That
real.
is a full structural break. Look at the end.
That's
Leonard
a full
settled-
structural breakout. I was done. I was like, who told him this is right? I'm gonna get off her. Hey, boy, that's some hilarious stuff, dude. Okay, it's hilarious. That was some hilarious stuff, man. Whew. You need a little laugh sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You need to laugh a little bit. That was a structural break. Oh. Oh my God. That was hilarious, dude. Oh man, that was hilarious. I probably should share. I'm gonna share it in the I'm gonna share it. Hold on. Oh my God. Dude, that was freaking hilarious. I was like, oh my God. I'm talking about it just happened. Like we're all sad, And this thing popped up and I was done for. Hold on. I was truly done for. Where's my share at? Oh my God. There's a structural break. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'll see if I can share it though, but I ain't gonna. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get it together, guys. Oh man, hold on. Okay, let me close that up. Yeah, I should find that really funny though. Like seriously, y'all should really find that funny. All right. So the rate cuts is 25.25. So now we're going to see how the market responds to that, which should be pretty good. I think he's got one more in December. Excuse me, one more rate cut in December. Excuse me, and then I think this is his. Then he'll be on his way out, and they're going to put somebody else in. So I believe that with that going forward, I think January is going to be, when it's time for that, I think it's going to be pretty bullish on how much they probably will take it down even more, because he's probably going to do another 25, and then they might do another 25. I don't know if it'll be a 50 or not, or 0.5 in January or whenever the next one is. I don't want to say January, it might be February, but anyway. But again, we'll figure out how everything goes. We'll be watching the market basically to see how it responds, because the stock's going to respond more different than crypto. So, and then with him getting along with China right now, that's a good thing. Okay, so that'll be so these two combinations will let us see about the market. This bull run just really has not went as I think anybody has expected because of the previous bull runs. And it's just been really different for me. I don't even call it a bull run, but it's what that's what they say. Okay, so interactive, got it. All right, so let's see here. I'm waiting for this to come up. This is what we're gonna go out on. Does anybody? I don't know if you're in the YouTube or not. I usually don't. I'm not able really to keep an eye on the Twitter page because I usually have the project that I'm covering up on the Twitter page, so I can't really check. But if you had any questions or anything, I would just, if you do, come into the YouTube, because that's where I'll actually be able to see them at, and any questions or anything. And yeah, we can go over everything. Let's see, this is Wednesday, so I'm wondering if I know I'm not going to do Saturday, so probably Friday. We'll try to do another update. If not Sunday, it'll either be Friday or Sunday, because it's going to be a busy weekend until we give another update. But we do want to keep you updated on the project to let you know that it's here. It's not going anywhere. You got a solid developer, and we'll probably be doing some giveaways, and so there'll be some requirements. So it'd be nice if you go on and go to TG and go in there and add yourself in there, and then like on the Twitter page, and then the rest should be really easy for you to get opportunity to win some Oliver. And that's it. I think that's all I got today. But this just like, this is hilarious. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Oh my gosh, hold on here. And hold on, where's the action?
Warm up.
Beam has snapped.
The center just gave way completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full structural break. Look at the end.
Out of the way. Look at it. He's just like, oh.
Warm up.
Beam has snapped.
The center just gave way
I'm sorry.
completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full structural
That's how
break.
you
Look
know
at the
this is
end.
AI,
Leonard
because
settling onto the
nobody
beam now,
rushed to
looking
her.
composed. He needs warm-up.
Nobody
Beam has
rushed.
The center just gave way completely.
No,
Coach is
nobody
diving
rushed.
out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a full structural break.
This
Look at the
person's
end.
still over
Leonard
here
settling
doing
onto
what
the
they're
beam now,
doing.
looking
If you were
composed. He needs warm-up.
Oh, beam has
The
snapped.
center just gave way completely. Coach is diving out of the way. She's down on the mat.
That is a
No,
full
I'm not
structural
right
break.
for
Look at the
that.
end.
Leonard settling onto the beam now,
And
looking composed. He needs warm-up.
Oh, beam has snapped.
Ah! All right, okay. All right. You gotta have fun, guys. You gotta find the joy. You gotta find the joy in it, okay? Oh, my hair looks like a whatever, but anyway, gotta find the joy in life. Oh, I kind of miss doing lives though. You know why? Because I always tell everybody to love on purpose. That's one of my things. Love on purpose, guys. Love your family, even when they are doing the most. Love your family, because one day they might not be here. Okay. So, just love them on purpose. Let them know that you love them. Like, seriously. And then a stranger might need someone, you never know. A stranger might be thinking of, not wanting to be here. Let me just put it like that. Let the person know, you know what, I seen you walking down the street. I just want to know, hey, I love you. And they're like, you don't know me. No, I don't know you, but I love you, Somebody might need to hear that. So, love on purpose. Holidays are coming, grab a hold of your loved ones. Make sure you cook some good food. You know what I'm saying? Some good grub, or at least show up when somebody calls you because they want family to come together. Different things like that. Or if you cook, cook and invite people over and show love and different things like that. Because what I'm looking at now is that we're getting away from that. We're getting away from family orientation. And, that's, it's not good, it's not good. And again, I know life happens. I also know family can be family. Okay. And we just leave it at that. But I do understand that, but you only have one life to live. So let's live it to the fullest, let's live it to the fullest. And just forgive somebody. You might want to talk to them ever again, but at least forgive them. That's another thing too. You hold on to grudges, not a good thing. I ain't gonna lecture you out too long, but that's just who I am, and I try to pass that along because, again, you don't want to live with regrets. Okay, you don't want to have any regrets. And even if you don't feel it in your heart, if you just say it out of your mouth, it'll catch up. That's the one thing I've learned in life. I've done it a few times. I didn't really want to say I forgive you or that I'm sorry, but it caught up with me and I felt better. It might have been 6 months. It might have been a year later when everything actually came together. But I chose to do something different than I did the day before, so that you can be happy. You can truly be happy. Okay. So let's be happy. Happy. Okay, I didn't say I could sing. No, seriously though, guys. Be blessed. I know I'll be going live tomorrow for Moon AI. So join in, tap in for that, and tap in. And if you don't want to tap in, that's fine too. If you got issues with people, that's fine too. But I've learned that I'm here to make money, so I can't have too many issues with too many people. It blocks my pocket. Just saying. And I ain't trying to have my blocked pot. You see, my pocket blocked. So I'm gonna make some money. You'll be with me or not. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for coming and supporting Oliver. I know the dev truly appreciates it, and I said again, next time I'm pretty sure we'll be doing a giveaway. So hop back in. Hopefully by then you'll have a bag. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's a 30K market cap. You can't beat that. All right. So be blessed. And until then, till the next time, I will holla. Oliver to the moon.